Hello, so I currently work at Girls Inc. in Washington County, where we have two different therapists that come a few days a week to work with our girls. So I decided to interview one of those people. The person I interviewed is a behavior consultant and life skills therapist. So a behavior consultant, she said, designs and directs the implementation of treatment plans, helps monitor the treatment provided, and ensures the delivery of quality services. So the company that she works for is called Laurel Life. They provide behavioral, mental health, and educational services. They serve adults, adolescents, and children. The person that I interviewed has been working in the mental health field for 13 years, and she provides intensive behavioral health services. I asked her what code of ethics guides her in her daily work. So she said she follows the code of ethics under the American Psychological Association. Another code of ethics that she talked about when providing services, she said are billable hours. So she says that she has to document her time very specifically, her start time to finish time, because then that documented time has to be sent to the insurance companies. So she says that it's really crucial for her to document when you start and when you end. Like she gave me the example of even if you start your session at 9:03 and you write down 9, that would be considered a problem because it would be considered fraudulent billing. She also says that because of her position she's an independent therapist, she does not work at a set location. She travels to many different locations to provide therapeutic services like schools, homes, and places in the community. She has to create boundaries with support staff that she works with since she travels to different locations. So like teachers or counselors or coaches, and families. She will give out her personal information like her email address or phone numbers for families to support, or families to have that if they need extra support to be able to contact her with questions. But she does mention that doing that can cause enmeshment, which is a term she used a few times. I had to ask about what it meant. Basically just means that in the relationship there may be unclear boundaries. So she stressed that she immediately sets boundaries with families and the child, also the support staff, so that they understand her role as the child's therapist. She's able to review her role of responsibilities and their responsibilities as the client and those who are within the child's treatment plan. Next, I asked her about what type of trainings they had in ethics. She says that she has annual trainings, and all their ethical trainings can be found through their Safe Schools training, and so through their Safe Schools training. Their Code of Ethics training has been available anytime throughout her career, she says, and before beginning her intensive behavioral health services, she was made aware of their Code of Ethics. I asked her how prepared she felt to deal with and handle ethical dilemmas that may arise within her work. She says that she does feel very confident to handle most ethical dilemmas that may arise in her field of work because she has a lot of experience. But if she does have questions, she always refers to her supervisor for further guidance. I asked what type of ethical issues and situations do you typically have to deal with? And she says that she typically experiences enmeshment on a daily daily basis, because it's very difficult for parents and caregivers to not become overly dependent on what she does and the services she provides. She says that sometimes families like almost want her to become a part of the family because she like is so helpful and is able to provide those services. And she mentions again how crucial it is to set those boundaries and review roles and responsibilities, so that she doesn't get relied on by the family as like an extra caregiver. So she says that that's a difficult situation that she deals with quite often. And lastly, I asked her about what types of continuing education would be required in her field. And she said where she works and with Laurel Life, it depends on the position. But her position, only a master's degree is required. So there would be no further education for her other than continuing to do annual trainings and such like that. Thank you.